Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon. Friday afternoon.
Day 18. Right?
Yes, day 18.
Under the willow tree. The end of the week.
I want to thank Nancy for her email. She said that she did the practice yesterday and it was a nice way to end a hectic week. It was peaceful and calm. She enjoyed it. So thanks, Nancy.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's what we're going for. A respite, a retreat to something calm. And we're wearing our buffs today.
Yeah.
See, this is today we got the order, to have a face covering.
We can practice.
Uh-huh. So peaceful. Yesterday we shared our quote, the scroll we call it, from the Dalai Lama, the things we think about, how to start our day. And I was thinking about how this week, the best part of this week has been reaching out to other people. There's a real sense of we're all in this together. From Judy at the market, the cashier, to people we call at the bank, and everybody we're interacting with. And if there's anything good to reflect on out of all of this, I think it's a feeling of coming together, which is an opening to other people, being more familiar, sharing more, being more vulnerable. Who's that gal who talks about vulnerability on 60 Minutes? The Texas gal, remember?
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't remember her name, but I get it. When we share a little, when we take a little bit of a risk to let down our shield, I think people enjoy that. They will respond. We're afraid to do it, but the response. My dad calls it joining with someone. To not just have a polite but distant interaction, but
Let's expand the motion here. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Joining.
Oh, where was I? Joining.
Yes.
Looking for an opportunity to interact with somebody on a more meaningful level. Building a connection. And this practice is the beginning to that, because it prepares you to be calm, to be observant, to be open. Take a chance. What do you think of that?
I was practicing that today. I was open to talking to people in a new way. Being open and vulnerable is hard for people to trust. One of the things that I was going to start doing was, we talked about doing more meditation, right? Sitting for 5 minutes at a time and connecting with ourselves, which helps you to be more open to people.
Both arms.
Reach up, palms face each other, reach up, look up.
Wow, tree's nice.
Yeah. So feel your feet planted into the ground and reach up and lift the arms. Try to extend the arms a little further up, reach up. Looking up. And then reach over to your right, open up the sides. Can you lift out of that a little more? Reach up a little higher. Reach. Back to center. And then over to the other side. Reach up, bring palms together, palm on palm. Press, squeeze the shoulders, squeeze the chest. Press the palms together. And then bring your elbows together. And then lift up, holding the elbows together, lift. Tighten your glutes, straighten your legs. Lift your hands, raise them up over your head. Bring your hands down, roll the shoulders forward. You think you've become more flexible in the last 18 days? How do you feel compared to when you started?
Yes. Which is interesting because we do these all the time anyway. I mean, every day. But teaching, when you're teaching and your focus is greater,
Roll it back.
Your practice is greater.
Yeah.
There's no better practicing than teaching.
Yeah. Hi, Hannah from Big Sky. She said she was glad to be the student and not the teacher.
Uh-huh. That's nice too.
Stop that and backstroke. Roll it open. I heard those cracks.
Uh-huh.
Bring your hands down to your side, chin to your chest. Relax shoulders. Gently, slowly roll your neck around. Stop that direction, go the opposite way. Oh, those feel good today. Alright, gently come back to the center. We're going to move with the breath next. Inhale. Raise the hands up over your head, reach up. And exhale. Go down. Inhale. So nice and slow here. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale slow. And exhale slow. One more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, heels come up. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, heels up. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. So widen your stance slightly, toes point out. With an inhale, step back. Hi, Hushang. Just thinking about Hushang. Inhale back. Exhale. Hushang's our friend that lives in Laguna Beach. Inhale back. Back. Okay, come up onto the balls of your feet, heels up. Inhale, sit back.
Heels are up. Breathing. Settle into this for a moment. Let your weight sink through the lower part of your body into your feet and connect with the ground. Like a mountain, still, calm, solid. I feel like the mountain today, yeah. Then bending and rolling forward, bending at the knees, bending at the waist, bending the arms to hold the arms and the hands. The grass is nice. Wiggle your toes and lift your feet up and find your feet spreading into the ground. And if you're patient here, and you just hang forward, things will start to open up as you just wait. Hang. The postures of yoga, like a forward bend like this, are not static. The breath is the action that's present and allowing you to go deeper into a stretch. Breathing is sufficient. Yeah, big inhale here. Exhale. Maybe try reaching down to the ground, down your legs. Touch your toes if they're there for you. I like this part. Balancing for a moment, feeling the blood pressure change. And we're stretching the tops of the legs this way. And when we go back into this stretch, we're stretching the back of the legs. Flexibility and gentle stretching of the legs is what's going to give you less back pain. People who have back pain, it usually is attributed to the legs being tight. Bend the knees, inhale, come up. The sun's about to go down. And exhale down. And feel the turn.
I feel such joy and peace and love to be here with you.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Thank you for coming to do these. Every day we're committed to do these together. It's really nice.
It is nice. It's nice to share with each other as a couple, and to know there's some of y'all out there doing it with us. Share it with somebody. Get somebody who might be a little reluctant and say, let's just spend a minute together. Join with somebody over the weekend. I think that's good, huh?
Yeah.
I feel good enough.
I do.
The Friday night quiet shorter edition.
Yes.
Okay.
Have a great
Bye.
weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.